We love you. Welcome back.
Thank you. I thought you were just still standing for Ariana, but
No. Thank you for coming back to the show.
Everybody.
Congrats on the new album.
Thank you.
And man, look at this. This guy's a stud. Are you joking? That's sexiest man alive material there. Your name actually came up recently on our show.
Yeah.
Okay. I had a haunted maze downstairs during Halloween called Tonightmares. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and and people went through it and got scared, and I went through it with Prince Harry.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And he noticed something pretty interesting. Watch this clip.
Say Michael Bublé.
That's funny.
Did you hear about that? Did anyone get back to you?
You know what's funny? When you just showed that, I was like, what? Oh, he actually, weirdly, I think he was more excited about that. Yeah, because he called me. He texted me. And he was like, this is hilarious. You got to check this out. And I was like, what? And I didn't understand. And then I saw the...
No, wait,
Yeah.
so Prince Harry just calls you and texts
Yeah,
you?
he texted me, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, I saw...
But he's great. He's what you hope he would be. He's
Yeah.
like just a real... That's not the crazy part of the story.
What do you mean?
The crazy part of the story is that zombie dude,
Yes.
that's me. That was me.
Oh, wow, I didn't know. Wow. That I did not know.
I need the money so bad.
No, you didn't say hi.
No,
You
no,
didn't
I
even
was
say
in character.
You were
I
in
didn't work-
method.
I worked for like weeks of that.
You were a method. Oh, wow, that's amazing what you do.
Thank you.
I also know that you're a big sports fan.
Yeah.
And I saw that Ohtani, who is, yes, one of the greatest baseball players playing right now for the Dodgers, one of the best hitters in baseball, gets up to bat, and what is his walk-on song? But it's Feeling Good by Michael Bublé.
How crazy is that?
That was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Prince Harry texts you. That would freak me out, but that was...
So it was crazy because when I found out because Prince Harry texted me.
No, oh my God,
I'm
oh my
kidding.
God. He didn't tell you all the
No, but my
you-
phone blew up. My phone just went wild. And I mean, like, you know, because you have friends internationally, and like the codes start to, from different places. You know what I'm talking. You have no international friends? No.
I don't have any international friends
So
at all.
my phone blew up. It was
Yes,
crazy.
it did.
And so like I was like, and people were like, dude, are you not watching? I was working. I was doing a bunch of stuff, and they were like, arguably the greatest baseball player who has ever lived
Yes.
is walking out to your song. And I was like, wow. And then I turned on one of the games, and it happened, and he came out. It was like, birds flying high, and I was like, whoa. And then, no joke, boom, he got like injured at second base.
No.
Yes. And I was like, it's my fault. I was like, I know what's gonna happen. So by the way, just so if you're from New York, I had nothing to do with the loss. Nothing to do with it.
No, you don't, yes.
But if you're from LA, I had everything to do with the win. So.
There you go. Yeah, you'll take them
take
both.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause they ended up winning the World Series.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you helped him. If you had a walk-up song, what song would it be? Would it be a Michael Bublé jam?
No. I would
wouldn't.
be like, that's a really good question. I want something I could buy, like, all the single ladies, all the single ladies.
You would
all the
do-
single ladies,
you would do single ladies?
To get your hands up, dangers in the air. Yeah.
All right, so you do that on the way into the battle.
Or like My Milkshake or something by Kellis. Just get people grooving so that even if you don't hit it, that you just still feel boom, boom, boom. My milkshake break. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay. That's one of the.
we're not paying for that.
Yeah, we're not paying out. No, we have to clear that song. Yeah, we will. Hey, can I just say that you're doing a great job on The Voice as a coach?
Thanks. Thank you.
Are you enjoying it? Are you having fun? We are loving
Yes. I was very cynical about the whole thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a networky fit. You know, like I just thought like,
course.
yeah, they tell them who to chew and all that stuff.
They don't.
It is such a beautiful experience. I'm in love with Reba McEntire.
No, you have a good crew. You have a good crew.
Gwen next to me. Snoop, I mean, and I love that we've all been there. We've all been like told no a million times, and so there's this really cool sense of empathy for these artists who are, you know, trying to make it, and we've lived the dream. So it's so cool to help them.
Yeah, and to give you and see them and
Yeah.
I have to mention that this is a big time of year for you because you've become very associated with Christmas. What?
Nothing. It's uncomfortable for me.
What's the problem?
The problem is, I feel like there was times I felt like I had a good like it was like me. I had a big part of the holiday.
You are.
No, man, you're taking over.
No,
I really feel like.
No, I kind of.
Dude, you're deserving too. Like, I'm not even kidding. Did you say the record mine was #1 right now?
Yes.
Well, that's just bull. Like, I just say, let's boycott Bublé.
No.
Yeah, Fallon #1.
No. We're not doing this. No, we're not doing this.
Do you have yours there?
Of course, I was.
God, look at this. Look at this.
A work of art.
I just hope there's a #2 so I can be part of that. That is so beautiful. Jimmy,
Stop, no.
I'm going to download this so many times.
Can I tell you, I wish I had your cell phone because I would text you. I couldn't believe I was on the list with you. You are talented. You are a stud. You have it all. I shouldn't even be on the list with you, buddy. You're the best, and you've always been a class act, but please.
I'm going to hold this like this.
No. I am honored to be anywhere near your name. I'm honored to be. But you do have a new Christmas release.
I do.
And haven't really. We love this. We need you. You make the holiday for all of us. It's you and Carly Pearce.
Yeah, this is a special one.
I love Carly Pearce, too.
I love Carly Pearce. And,
it's called Maybe This Christmas. What is this one?
This is gonna sound weird. Like Christmas is a time for so many people where it's so happy and we love our families, but for so many people, I knew that it was a really tough time. People are really vulnerable and they're brittle and they miss their families and they're going through tough stuff. And so I wanted to write a song that I felt talked to those people. 50% of us are hurting, and I was like, you know what? Why don't I bring some hope and some comfort? And she's unreal. Like her voice. Real. I keep writing her, saying like. You know, like that voice cuts through. You guys are gonna go crazy when you hear this.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Good for you. I love that you're continuing to do this, but let's talk about the best of Bublé. I love this. I already have a playlist on my Spotify that's the best of Bublé. I already had this. But you personally picked these.
I personally picked these, but I'm laughing because in my head it's hilarious. This was a loss for me. Because the record company, they love calling it the best of Bublé. They're like, it's the best, it's your choice. And I thought it was hilarious. I wanted to call it Michael Bublé's greatest hit.
And just put
just one hit.
One song?
And just to make fun of myself. And they didn't think it was half as funny. You don't think it's as funny as I do either.
No, I think it's funny.
That's okay.
I would buy it.
That's okay.
I would love that.
That's okay.
Dude, let's make a playlist on Spotify called Michael Bublé's Greatest Hits.
Just one song.
Yes, and
over and over again.
Let's all retweet it and make that the #1 playlist on Spotify. But honestly, you do have the hits on here. Feeling Good.
Yeah.
Haven't Met You Yet.
Yeah.
I mean, but then...
Thank you.
But then you got...
My Milkshake, another big one.
No, you don't have My Milkshake. But you do have the Spider-Man theme.
That's the one that's my fave. That's my fave. That's my fave, and the reason it's on the record, it wasn't a hit. It was on Spider-Man 2. Tobey Maguire, my favorite Spidey. I forced that on there because I know for a fact, this is no joke, I could go anywhere on the planet. I could go into the middle of a jungle, and I could get lost, and somebody will come up behind me and say, "Excuse me, Mr. Bublé, my kids love your song Spider-Man."
There you go. Is that right?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
But I love that you chose these, and you still care, and you go, I want to get in there.
You know, it's like, like in your lifetime, all the people you work with, it gets really sentimental when you look back and you go, wow, I've put so much love with so many beautiful people, and it meant a lot to me to put it out and share it with the people.
Good for you, bud. Thanks for you still crush it. You're performing tonight, which
I am.
First of all, I like when you're even just a guest on the show. You don't ever have to perform, but the fact that you come on and you double down and you'll also perform, we're so lucky. Thank you so much for
having me.
You're very sweet. Tonight, you're doing Bring It On Home to Me.
Yeah, man. Talk about my favorite song. It's my favorite song I've ever recorded.
Really?
If I had, people always ask about the Desert Island disc and the song. If I had one song, that's the song. Sam Cooke was my favorite. Idolized him in.
Bring It On.
And I was wondering how to do it, and I was at home, and I was feeling no pain, and I was sitting on the piano, and I started playing this version, and I knew in a second. It was like, I love gospel, I love my God, and I love doing this. So.
Good for you. Michael Bublé, everybody. The best of Bublé is available right now. Michael is performing for us after the break. Stick around, everybody. Hey, hey.